Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Just quickly want to say big welcome to my new subscribers and thank you so much for your support. I will never be able to put into words how much it means to me. To even think I've got over 10 subscribers is crazy, so thank you everybody that subscribes to this channel. Today I'm going to be working on myself. I haven't left loads of certain bits in. So for example, I've only left in me removing my thumb. And then I've gone straight into my prep work. I can't remember what this bit is called, but it's from Willow Academy. And their drill bits are amazing. So yeah, I'm just coming around the cuticle here. So I've removed all of the previous design and all the bulk. You can still see there's still some red there on, but that's not going to matter against the next design. So I've come down the left side with that cuticle bit, and then I'm coming down. I've switched my drill into reverse, and I'm going down the right side of my nail. Just really getting in there, getting rid of all that dead cuticle and etching that area with this drill bit. And you probably saw on my thumb there, yes, there's a greenie, don't come for me. The tip, it was a learning curve for me. The tip that I put on didn't fit, so water managed to get underneath, and my fault, completely my fault. Obviously, I need to sculpt my thumb from now on. Coming in now with my sanding band, and I use this to remove any lifting and etch the natural nail growth. When I'm removing the lifting, you'll see I tend to tilt a little bit upwards and come to the back of the lifting area, pop that off or drill that off as best as I can, and then when I come to go onto the natural nail plate, I go flat with my drill bit. So here you can see I'm just at the back of that lifting, and I'm keeping on and then coming off as well, just to give it a little cool down. So you can see I'm keeping on, and there we go. It's just come off then. And again with that bit there, I'm tilting up. Trying not, I don't dig into the natural nail is what I'm saying. And then I'll start my etching and blending that acrylic back into the natural nail. So I'm tilting up again just to try and get rid of that lifting, and then flat once I start to etch the natural nail growth. That was a really big long speech. So there we go. I'm just etched there all of the natural nail growth area with my sanding band. I might come over sometimes with the whole of the nail just to flatten out where I've not taken, well, where the nails will go a bit bumpy when you've taken off. So I'm just coming in with some acetone here, using a makeup pad and removing any dust, and I go upwards with the pad to just again push that cuticle back. So I'm coming in now with my clear layer, just replacing that clear layer there to protect my natural nail from staining. And clear acrylic has better adhesion than coloured acrylic, so I always do a clear layer of acrylic on my nails before I put any coloured acrylic on. Even the core powders, I'll come in with a clear layer first. Don't need to come all the way down the nail, just into that area of natural nail growth. Making sure it's really thin, doesn't need to be thick at all. I'm not using this for strength. Like I say, it's just for adhesion and protection of my natural nails. There we go. So we're back to a full layer of clear acrylic on the nails. I'm completely out of shot here, so I'm sorry. I'm coming in with Glitterbell's Plush Cover powder, and I'm just doing kind of a light wash. I don't want to build up. This is a core powder, so I could build the whole nail, but I'm going to be putting in some flowers and some gold leaf, as you can see there in the corner. So I don't want to make these too bulky with the core powder because I know I've got to come in and cap. So I'm just trying to make sure that there's good enough coverage there with the core powder and making sure I'm going over those red areas. If this was on a client, I probably would spend more time. I probably would have spent more time removing the red. Because it's on me, I'm really not too fussed. I just wanted to get my nails done quick because I had so much regrowth. Yeah, so I've cut some little flowers off there and I've just popped them onto the nail, trying to match up the same colour that I'm going to be using. And then I'm coming in with some of the gold leaf. I did a really small wash of clear acrylic so this would all stick down. And then onto the ring finger, I'm going to be doing exactly the same. So again, trying to get just good coverage with this plush cover. So it's good enough for me to stick some of my flowers and gold leaf on. I'm really sorry, I'm really tired today. Sorry for stopping every couple of minutes. And there we go. Because that was still fresh and still wet, I could come straight in with some of the flowers. But then I need to come in with a little bit of clear acrylic to get the gold leaf on, to get that to stick, using it as a glue. I've already done my thumb with the colour. Oh, this is going to annoy me now because I cannot remember what this colour is called. You can see it's from Glam and Glitz. I cannot remember what this is called. That's annoying. Oh, I'm so sorry. I cannot remember what it's called. Anyway, it's like a nice corally colour and it's got like really light gold flecks in it. You might be able to catch it on camera. It doesn't look like it's showing up at all. Looks like it's just a flat colour, but it's not. It's got some really nice gold, really tiny pieces of gold glitter in it, like a shimmer. And that's why I went with it with the gold leaf. So, yeah, I'm just filling the pinky and the index finger with this colour. I've really sped this video up, as you can see. It's maybe a little bit too fast because it's not giving me time to explain what I'm doing. But as you can see, I'm coming in with this colour now. So here I'm doing the 3 bead method. I've done my first bead and that started at the bottom of the nail. Coming in with my second bead, keeping this nice and wet. I'm not building any structure here. It's just all about making sure I've got good coverage with the colour. Then into the cuticle, as close as I can, pushing down that colour. Try not to get any of it on the skin. And then I'm going to encapsulate these nails. So this is where I'm going to be building my strength. 3 bead method again, coming with my first bead, place that on, blend the back, stretch down the bead to the bottom of the nail. This I needed to keep really thin, otherwise I was going to end up with 2 middle bulky nails. Second layer, or second bead, sorry, pop that on, blend that down, and then a small cuticle bead. Again, keeping it really thin, turning my nail so I can see where I need more, where I don't need, where I need to file, you know, if I've got any bumps. So I'm just really monitoring the shape and the height of the nail as I'm turning it round. I went with the 2 bead method on this one. Like I say, I didn't need much strength on these two because they'd already got it with the core powder. Just making sure there that the cuticle area is blended well. Checking for my apex. Again, I think this is 2-bead method. Pop this one down. Stretch the bead down to the bottom of the nail, patting and pressing that acrylic into place, and then blending the back of the bead. Popping in a small bead into that cuticle, making sure I keep most of it in the cuticle area. And if I miss any bits at the side, I'll just come in with another bead. I don't mind having to do that. Obviously, I would rather be whacking them out quickly and getting full coverage with 1 or 2 beads, but sometimes you don't and you need to come in with a little bit more. So here I'm filing. I tend to, not every time, but most times, come back in with my sanding band around that cuticle area just to get it nice and flush. I might actually purchase a better drill bit, maybe a fine, if anyone can recommend one for me, a fine band that I can come right into that cuticle with. If anyone can recommend one and where to get it, please do in the comments box, because I don't always feel this gives the best finish, but I do like to come in and seal that cuticle with my drill bit before I hand file. I really enjoy hand filing. I know some people don't like it, but I love hand filing. I just think because it gives such a definition and finish to the nails, and it's kind of the last bit before top coat, so I actually really enjoy it. So this is my filing routine. I always come in with the left side first, then the right side, over the barrel of the nail, up into the cuticle, down the other side of the nail, and then I will tend to do the free edge last. Not always, but I always do left side, right side, barrel, cuticle, and free edge. And you can see here I'm making sure I'm coming in, making sure I'm looking at all angles. So from this angle, from the side, from straight on, lots of different angles, always turning the nail to check. And then I come in with a sanding block, buffing block, and just buff that nail over, get out any of the scratches and get it nice and flush. Obviously, I probably wouldn't go and do the filing the same way I do on myself on a client in regards to the angle. On myself, I'm kind of a little bit sloppier, because I think you are when it's your own nails. You either just want to get them done, or you've got the time to spend, sometimes you've got time to spend on actually doing a full set on yourself really well. But most of the time, I think for design, I just want to get it done. So always the left side, over the barrel, up in the cuticle, and then down to the right side of the nail, and then onto the free edge. I always do a little bit of a flick on the bottom of the nail as well underneath. So I take my file and just take a corner and just flick underneath, because you can get those little bits, the little stragglers that end up underneath the nail. And I just think they're not nice either to leave a client or myself with little bits of underneath the nail. When I'm coming into top coat, they'll catch on the top coat and then ruin the look. So I always tend to see what's underneath the nail. This is just my filing routine. Everybody's is different. I like this way, and I tend to do this way on all clients. I'm sorry for being out of shot in some bits. I really wanted to upload this video, and I know some bits I'm really out of shot and it's not helpful like now. But I really wanted to upload this video and keep this video. onto the pinky, left, right, underneath, and sort of, so I go underneath and then twist my file over onto a horseshoe kind of shape. Maybe I shouldn't have sped this up so much. But people probably don't want to listen to me babbling on, so I just think, oh, just speed it up and get it done. And again, as you can see, always checking. I get my fingers into really weird positions. And then I wipe over with acetone. I really need to get hold of some lint-free wipes because these keep leaving little bits of hair on my nails and it's annoying. And then top coat time. So I will leave you to watch this, the best bit of the video. I've already top coated my thumb, so that's done. So I'll let you watch this. Just quickly want to say, you can see here on my forefinger is my natural nail is starting to grow downwards. So it's pulling the acrylic downwards. I need to either take this off and start again with taking the natural nail back down short and adding a tip to get a better direction for the nail to grow out, or I could build up from underneath. I actually have now got a new set on, but because this was recorded a while ago, but yeah, I am aware that that forefinger is pointing downwards. And then these are the finished nails. Put my cuticle on, oil on, and these are the finished nails. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, let me know in the comments box. I shall speak to you soon. Take care. Bye.